Hey guys, what's going on? It is H2OA7X, and I do apologize, guys, for not exactly being active on YouTube. Only for the sole fact that my laptop doesn't really agree with me all the time, so I have issues with it, and it's just gotten to the point where I'm like, I can't work with this anymore, and just, go Hulk and just throw the laptop across the room. But besides that, I'm going to bring you a commentary. It's a 30-14, I think it is, VKS gameplay. And I'm just going to talk to you about how I got into gaming. And just how my gaming life has evolved throughout the years. So I'm going to start off about 12-ish years ago. And I was a huge fan of racing games at the time. My first console was a PS1 given to me by my brother. And my first game was Crash Team Racing. And it was just the most fun game in the world at the time. The graphics were okay. I didn't care. I was just like, oh my god, it's a game. Awesome, sweet, cool. And I got burned out on that. Went to Gran Turismo 2. Played that for about 2 years or so. And, just really enjoyed it. And I guess you can say I got burned out on that. So I asked my mom, hey mom, can I get a PlayStation 2 for Christmas? She's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to write a list or a letter to Santa asking what you want, or telling him what you want for Christmas. So I wrote a letter to Santa. Dear Santa, I want a PS2 with this, and sure enough, got the PS2 for Christmas. So at that time, I was still big into racing games, and I played Gran Turismo 3 a lot. And I played that for about 3 years. Got kind of burned out on it. And asked my mom one year, hey mom, can I get an Xbox for Christmas? She's like, oh, well, you're going to have to write a letter to Santa asking him what you want, or telling him what you want. So I went ahead, November, day after Thanksgiving. Dear Santa, I want an Xbox with this. Okay, sure enough, got the Xbox for Christmas. And the first games on it were, NCAA Football 2005 and Top Spin 2. Those were fun games. I enjoyed it. So, I played NCAA Football 2005 a lot. And one time, this is what got me into first-person shooters. My buddy and I, we were like 10 at the time. He's like, hey, I got this awesome game. It's called Medal of Honor European Assault. You want to try it? And I'm like, sure, I guess I could give it a try. And I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. Granted, I couldn't get a kill to save my life. So, I played it with him I played with a couple matches with him, and I'm like, you know what, this game is awesome. I mean, graphics were amazing for, the console and for the time. And I went to another buddy's house, and he introduced me to Halo. And I'm like, why can't you aim down your sights? And he's like, I don't know, they just never implemented aiming down your sights. So, I'm like, okay, whatever. So, I went ahead and played that for a while, and he introduced me to Call of Duty as well. And, I just got shivers and started shaking so much every time I went to his house, because I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome, because I got to play online, and I've never played online before, and this was a whole nother ballpark for me. So I'm like, awesome, I got into this, and I remember asking my mom, hey mom, can I get an Xbox 360 for Christmas? And she's like, well, you're gonna have to write a letter to Santa saying, you want an Xbox 360. So I say, dear Santa, I want an Xbox 360 with this. And sure enough, got a pair of Xbox 360 pajama bottoms. I was so mad. I'm like, oh, why you tease me? So, besides all that, I asked my dad for my birthday if I could get an Xbox 360. And he's like, maybe, buddy. We could get you an Xbox 360 for your birthday. So, 13th birthday, I got an Xbox 360. And my first couple games on it were Battle Fantasia, which is some Asian fighter game similar to Super Street Fighter, and Lego Batman, Pure, which is an ATV racing game, Forza Motorsport 2, and Crash Time 2 Autobahn Pursuit. So, you know, I enjoyed those games for a while, and then I asked my dad one time, "Hey Dad, my buddy introduced me to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 the other day. Would it be okay if maybe we could go and pick it up so that way I can get it?" He's like, "Do you think maybe your mom will be okay with it?" And I said, "I don't think so." So he's like, "All right, well, we can buy it, just keep it at my house." Kept it at his house, and I played online. And I had my first Xbox Live account. I was so excited, you know. I was talking in the mic, like I was one of those squeakers that everyone hates. Like, "Hey guys, you know, I'm new to this. How y'all doing?" And they're like, "Shut up, you noob." And I'm like, "What? What's a noob?" And yeah, you know how noobs are. Well, not noobs, but you know how newcomers are to Xbox 360 and the little kids and But anyhow, you know, enough of that. So I screwed around with my buddies a lot for Modern Warfare 2. And then I got into Black Ops 1, and we played GBs in Black Ops 1. I really wasn't comfortable with it. I just felt like I was playing out of my league, and just all that stuff. So I got tired of it. Didn't really get into GBs until mid-Modern Warfare 3. That's when I started learning of Optic and Phase and all of them. And I'm like, you know what? These kids are fat slobs and they have no lives. I was, that same year, I was proven wrong when I saw pictures of the teams and I heard that they had lives. And I'm like, oh, you know, this is awesome. They're winning tournaments. They're getting paid for it. So, you know, maybe I can do it. So that's when I started getting into the MLG variants, and never really, after a couple months after getting MW3, I started to hate GBs, because, you know, I felt it was rigged. It was unfair. Well, safe to say, I had the worst internet ever, because I was running on DSL. So, Black Ops 2, we get new internet, we got Time Warner Cable. And I thought cable was the best internet ever. You know, I was so excited that I got this new internet. I could do more things. I could do better. And, you know, after a while, you know, I also got more into League play, which they just implemented it. And it was the first game ever to have something like that. And, you know, I got on a team, and I found a team, tried out for them, didn't do as well as we planned. I played League play more solo, got better at the game because I got matched with better players, or matched against better players, and that's how I learned to play. So after that's all said and done, I'm like, you know what, I can do good. I think I have the potential to do something good. So I found another team. I went through 4 teams in Black Ops 2, and like towards the end of the season, I just gave up at finding a team. Just recently, like 3 days ago or something, I was finally able to find a team, and we went 5-1 our first day. That was just amazing to me. It was awesome. So I'm right now on this team called Team Sri, or Shri, I don't know how you pronounce it. We're still working out the kinks, we're still learning everyone's roles, we're still doing this and that. And, you know, I mean, I think it'd be awesome I think it's awesome that I'm on this team and they all like me. So, if you like what you saw here, please make sure you sub to my YouTube. Please make sure you also follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/H2O_Corvette. And the Twitch is the same, twitch.tv/H2O_Corvette. Remember who this is? This is H2O-A7X, the guy with the Razer Saber Tooth controller, and he's the only competitive player that plays on a normal button layout. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.